Hi, this is Renee with Spot On Obedience Training. Today I want to take some time to talk to you a little bit about the Kong. This is something that most people are very familiar with. It is a dog toy that you can buy at any local pet store or online. But the Kong can be used in a number of different ways that many people aren't aware of. So I want to give you a little bit of information. When you're choosing to buy a Kong for your dog, you do want that toy to be appropriately sized for your dog. So if you've got small dogs, then you want the smaller Kong. I have large dogs, so I have the larger Kong for them. There are also very tiny puppy Kongs that are pink in color. The red is for average to stronger chewers, and the black, such as these here, are for very strong chewers. So a couple of things about the Kong. There's this small little hole in the bottom as well as a larger hole in the top. The primary reason for those holes is for proper cleaning. If you are putting food items in this Kong, you want to make sure that it is properly cleaned between each and every use so that your dog doesn't get sick and that bacteria doesn't build up inside. So today I want to show you how I use the Kong in a way that keeps my dogs busy and entertained and focused for a little bit longer than they would normally be. So ideally, I take a little bit of peanut butter and I plug the hole on the bottom so that what I put inside is not going to come out through the Kong. As soon as that hole is filled, then I put it in the tray, and as you can see, I've already done my other Kongs. I do a number of these all at once so that I can throw them in the freezer and they're ready to go whenever I need to leave the house. My dogs do not get these all the time. They get these on special occasions, maybe once or twice a week when I'm going to be gone a longer period of time, or when we have a guest over that I need my dogs to be put up for. So we've got our peanut butter plugging the bottom of the Kong. As you can see, there's nothing in that one. At that point, I go ahead and add some dry kibble to the Kong. This is primarily to absorb any liquid or softer types of foods that you choose to put in the Kong. It makes it a little bit less messy. My dogs also know that when they enjoy their Kong, they only do so from their crate. It's a fairly easy thing to train. You give them the Kong inside the crate, ask them to stay. If they come out, then the Kong goes away. So it's a pretty easy thing to get your dog to comply with because they obviously want the Kong. So I put some dry kibble in there. I'm now putting little chunks of Milk-Bone in there as well. You can also put a little bit of something like coconut oil in there, which my dogs absolutely love. And then once I've got some of that in there, I'll go ahead and add a little bit more of a Milk-Bone. I'll also add some more of the dry kibble. This is also a great way if you have a dog that is a hoarder with food and they just really choke food down. This is a wonderful way to give them something to do, but also cause them to eat a little bit slower when they're enjoying their food. So as soon as these are finished, which they are now done, I just add a little bit of water to these. And I'm talking just a very few drops to each one. The purpose of that is so that when I put them in the freezer, they will solidify. And this is something where my dogs will take a little bit longer to enjoy these, and that just keeps them entertained a little bit more while I'm gone. This is a great tip that I learned at a local shelter, and I wanted to share this with you guys. Thanks so much for watching.